You're watching this from the wrong place. And before you close the tab or adjust your headphones, understand this. It's not about your device. It's about your exact location, the room you're in, the city where you sleep, the point where your shadow touches the ground. This content was meant to be viewed only in approved environments, under authorized monitoring, in neutral zones. And you are in none of them. You weren't supposed to be selected for this feed. The recommendation wasn't random. There was no spontaneous click. This video didn't just show up. It was inserted, tested, placed with surgical precision to activate under certain profiles, under certain conditions. People in controlled environments. People with fixed routines. People with no variables. You were one of them. But something changed. Maybe it was your route yesterday. The bakery you don't usually visit. The elevator that took longer than usual. The address you searched and then deleted. A forgotten app. A code accepted without reading. You shifted. Not physically, but structurally. Your physical location is now misaligned with your digital signature. The system detected the drift, but it didn't intervene. It simply repositioned you. Moved your identity into a secondary analysis layer. Quieter. Heavier. And now, this video is here to register the transition. You might not feel anything. Yet, the light in the room looks normal. The sounds still make sense. Your reflection responds. But pay attention to the edges. The slight delay between your action and your perception. The micro-lag. The residual hum that only shows up when everything else stops. You're seeing this, but you're not from here. You think you're alone in this experience, but you're not. Others accessed this content from the wrong places too. Some tried moving it, downloaded it, re-uploaded, transferred it to external drives. None of it worked. The video lost meaning. The image broke down. The audio went silent, as if it refused to load outside its designated point of activation. Others tried watching it in public places, cafes, co-working spaces. The lights flickered. Voices vanished. The video froze halfway, but the audio kept going. Only for them. Some reported a deep background noise after watching. A low hum, continuous, almost imperceptible, but constant. It shows up mostly during silence, when everything should be still. Others reported the feeling of being watched, not by cameras, but by a fixed point with no clear source, as if something were waiting on the other side of the screen, not to be seen, but to observe. If you've made it this far, don't close yet. Your presence has been validated. Your location confirmed. The deviation persists, but the system chose to monitor instead. That's why you're still in the stream. For now. But there are consequences. Future content will arrive encrypted. Distorted sounds. Inverted images. Altered timestamps. Everything will be delivered out of sync, like it was sent from a time zone that doesn't belong to this plane. You might not notice right away, but you will. There will be small glitches in your daily life. People will mix up your name. Your voice will sound off in recordings. Your messages won't arrive whole. Certain mirrors will show slightly incorrect lighting, as if the light source is somewhere it shouldn't be. This is expected. It's not a failure. It's adaptation. You are being calibrated into an alternate layer, a test subdomain. No one will notify you. No alarms will go off. But the feeling of being almost in the right place will never fully leave. If you'd like to observe how this transition manifests in other cases, consider keeping track of future transmissions. They won't be sent via direct notification. They'll be dropped quietly, between ordinary videos, between normal content. But you'll know when you find them. If the channel remains visible to you, it means the migration isn't complete. Use this time wisely. Not everyone retains access after the third exposure. And one last thing. Avoid watching this again from a different location, especially high places, tall buildings, or hills. Vertical displacement accelerates spatial desync. It can cause visual warping, temporal disorientation, or environmental silence. You're not alone in this even if it feels that way. But you're out of place. And the system doesn't like signal noise. If you want the system to keep sending transmissions to your profile, stay connected. It helps calibrate upcoming content to your current transition state. Make sure you're among the few who still have access, and if it's still possible, enable tracking for future updates from this channel. Not everyone can see them. Stay still, observe, and don't change location.